When we left off, we had completed demolition aboard Makara before Ty had his back surgery.
Today's first day back at the boat for me since my operation a week ago.
1 week since you had your surgery. Not too bad.
It's not too bad. I'm feeling much better than I was, but we're not going to be doing much here today because I can't do much still. Hillary's doing all the heavy lifting. We've just got a few measurements to do here. Hillary's got some trace paper for new upholstery and cushions that we're getting cut for us. We're also going to measure for some doors here. A little bit double checking some measurements for say swim platforms and teak decking, as well as hatches, I believe. That's about it, right?
That's about it.
Maybe holding tanks and stuff as well.
While Ty's recovery from back surgery was quick, any sort of bending or twisting was strongly discouraged, which limited boat work for a while.
It's pretty early for us this morning. We're going to go grab a couple of solar panels that came in. Nice big solar panels, I guess.
We're very excited. They are 385 watt panels, so even bigger than we have on Varuna. We ordered these 385 watt half cell panels by Q-Cell from a local electrical company, which had a great price at 75 cents a watt and free shipping to the store. While Ty recovered, we focused on gathering materials and planning our projects. To install the new solar panels, we needed a way of mounting them. Rather than purchasing expensive, prefabricated mounting hardware, we found an awesome old-school metal shop. Here, they cut down some 1/4-inch aluminum flat bar to the width of the panels. All we would need to do is drill through it and bolt the panels on.
The little doggy.
On our hunt for materials, we also found a great upholstery shop. Makara had original 30-year-old cushions that were more than due for an update. At this shop, we were able to source high-density foam, batting, and even order in durable upholstery fabric. Here in the car, we have a bunch of foam. This is for our settee cushions on Makara. We're gonna do all new settee cushions, cushions for the bunks and pilot berths, all that sort of stuff, and also some polyester batting. We ordered in fabric the other day that showed up at the house, so it's time for me to get to work sewing cushions. With the old water-damaged wall paneling pulled down in Makara, I used large craft paper to make a template for each wall panel, because unlike a house, each wall panel was a unique shape and not square or uniform. After cutting these paper templates out, I then transferred them to cardboard, which would give us a more rigid test piece to fit in the boat before actually cutting the new plywood. Well, these beautiful shiny things are some new doors. Makara up front did not have a door to the V-berth, and it had one door, but it was missing the second door to the forward head. And my dad has halfway recreated one door from a few pieces we had and then built a brand new door for us, and we're so excited. That way we'll be able to close that cabin off. It'll hold in a lot more heat when we're heating the boat, or just give whoever's staying up there a little bit of privacy.
Yeah, it gets pretty shiny.
We were so lucky to have my dad, who is a specialty woodworker, help us out with this. While we had been busy with other projects, he had put these doors together and was finishing them up with multiple coats of marine varnish to help them look nice and shiny for years to come.
All the way from Spain, finally, arrived our autopilot.
Yay!
We've got the ACU here, the Evolution series of Raymarine autopilots. we've also got, hey, look at that, the head unit right there.
Oh, pretty.
So the fanciest display we'll have yet on Port Makara. We've got, what else? This is probably the, what is it called? Like the compass-y type heading thing. I forget what it is. Oh, it's called the EV1 sensor core. I think it does like 5 different things in one, or 7 or 72, something like that. Like upside down, left, right, X, Y axis. It all opens up awfully easily. Got a rudder sensing unit, which you don't necessarily have to use. That is a beast. That is big. Mount. It says mount vertically, but there's arrows that point up.
Up is vertical.
And we've got ourselves some cable, which is, I don't know what it is. Data cable, communication cable. Alright, so hopefully we should be able to make our autopilot work.
With Ty on light duty, his daughter Sienna came to help out, and we put her straight to work. One of our mini projects was refinishing our dinghy. Sienna scraped away all of the old, flaking paint and then sanded it down, preparing to repaint it.
So what's going on here? Why are you here?
I was put on a plane here, and I didn't know I was coming until I woke up that morning, so...
And you were just coming to hang out, or are you being used as a workhorse?
Yeah, something along those lines.
Alright, so what's going on here right now, guys?
We are removing the wind vane off Makara. As you might remember from our passage, it did not work very well for us. It has been heavily changed, modified, broken by the previous owners. We've actually been in contact with this company and they were super helpful, but basically to get it back in working order we would need a bunch of parts machined, and it's just not a project we're ready for or we think is worthwhile at this time. We might look at adding a new one in the future, but for the time being we're going to remove this one and get rid of it because it is no good. So this bolt moves really freely, that one. Without turning Makara around, it took a bit of planning, coordination, and an extra set of hands. But we were able to unbolt and then hold the wind vane using a few lines surprisingly easily.
Okay, just lay it down here, Sienna. Just lay it right down. Bring it through, yeah.
You want to get on?
No, I'll bring it behind me here. Just bring it right through.
With Ty starting to feel a bit better and move around more, we were anxious to get back to the projects down below on Makara. But that's our next adventure. Thanks so much for watching, and a huge thanks to all of our patrons who support the continued making of these videos. If you enjoyed, please give us a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed. Until next time. We only lost one tool in the ocean so far, so...
We're counting as a win.
There is good news. This is actually a marina, not an ocean.
Well...
So...
You want to go diving?
I didn't lose it.
An anchorage would be much nicer water.